Hello, my name is Michael, and I've been on the enlightenment journey for about 4 decades now or so, and I finally feel that I have something to share with you. And we're continuing our discussion on the Kundalini Awakening process. Kundalini Awakening. ESS, the Kundalini Awakening process, and this is the actual steps on how to get there, how to do the Kundalini Awakening process. And this is step 3. And like I said before in my other videos, it doesn't matter what steps you're following or doing and what order they're done, right? It does make difference if you're doing the steps, but the order, it doesn't matter. In fact, doing them simultaneously is probably the most important thing you can be doing. And this step is called aggravating your energy. Aggravating your, right? If you don't get your energy excited, right? The excitement or whatever that emotion is, then you'll have no energy to move. You'll be a limp fish. You won't have any energy to actually do the other steps to awaken your Kundalini. And if you haven't figured it out yet, emotions aggravate energy, right? Your emotions are what aggravates and makes your energy power up. Your mind or your logic or will, power, however you want to call it, logic, will, whatever, will is probably better than logic. Your will pulls the energy and moves the energy. So you need to have energy aggravated up with your emotions, and your will pulls and moves it around, or your logical mind will move that energy and moves it, right? And this is actually the other step. This is step 1, I believe, of moving your energy. We talk about that in step 1. Now for energy, all energy, and all your energy is corresponding to different chakras in the body: your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, your sex organs, and your root, right? They're all corresponding to different chakras, and each chakra has a different emotion that goes with it, has a different color of energy, just like energies like sounds and stuff. They all have colors and stuff that go with them, different colors, different emotions, and all the different things go with it. Now, if you're a visualization type, visualizing the certain colors and stuff somewhat helps and somewhat doesn't. It's better off to use that as your visualization or your seeing of the energies as you're checking to make sure you're doing it right. So when you're really, how am I going to say, fiery, right? You're really excited in your heart and you're really directed and focused, like in your solar plexus, right? You should be able to instantly feel the type of energy color that goes with that. And we're going to get into those, but that one is yellow. And if we talk about each chakra, and Kundalini, we're doing a lot of work down in our sacral area, right? Because that your Kundalini energy is connected to this sacral sex organ area, right? It's all connected. So that area, of course, would be orange, but we're going to actually get into all of these, right? And so we're going to talk about them. And we have your crown, right? Your crown chakra, your third eye, throat. Throat. I almost got it spelled right? Your heart, your solar plexus, PLE, solar plexus, your sacral, your sex organs, and your root. I'm not going to draw all that cool little visualization stuff that goes with this. In fact, we're going to do this in a different color than black, and we're going to write all these guys in. I don't think I have all the different colors to do them. And so we're just going to go through them and talk about each one, what goes with each one, so you kind of have a feel, so you can check yourself, so you know which energy, if you're trying to put certain energy. Now your Kundalini energy is outside of all of these, right? It is your Kundalini is your spiritual soul energy, And if you really track it back and move around, you'll find that is probably connected to some massive energy source that we can see in the sky. And I'm sure you can figure that one out if you study far enough. So I won't go into that. The crown chakra, which is up here, is connected to almost like a blackish violet clear energy form, right? And that's connected to the actually it's connected to the astral. It's actually part of the astral. If you look at the astral on your crown chakra here, right? This would be your Imperium realm up here. This is the astral that connects everything. Your crown is actually partially inside the astral plane. It is not quite in the Imperium realm, which is right above that, which is the heavens and the Tartaruses and all those things, right, where the angels live. But the astral, they can travel through there, and your crown is connected to that area. And that's why when you have an open crown, you're connected to some weird stuff. So, astral, right? That's where it is connected. Now, your third eye, which is slightly below that, and a lot of people like to use this as violet, right? And as far as an emotion in that area, just like your crown, this one is probably thought, right? Your thoughts, that's in your third eye, your ego, all that kind of stuff. Your faith is there. It's actually very close to going through your crown, and it's there for a reason. Your faith is in that area. And the area that's connected to this is kind of your spiritual magic, your thoughts, your intellect, right? And if you're trying to draw energy off of the universe, which I do a lot of geomancy, a lot of geo energy and geo chi work, right? You would draw it in out of the magical makeup of the universe. This would be drawn off the astral realm if you're actually trying to draw energy in your crown. I'd be careful doing some of these. These are a little bit more interesting and intricate. But the easiest way to see this is we'll use a brown because brown, I can actually draw this thing. It says here, it says draw a pentacle. A pentacle, not a bastardization of it for the other one, which we all know what that one is, right? Basically, it looks like a star, right? A pentacle, and you could draw the little cool universe around it, right, for your full pentacle. Well, if you look at this, this is always violet up here, right? Violet, or your magic. According to your witchcraft, if you practice that, you can't really read magic anyway. M-A-G-I-C, right, is at the top. Then you have what? Your wind, right? If you're Chinese medicine, they do wind, fire, water, earth, right? That is your typical pentacle, and each one has a corresponding element and chakra that goes with it. Third eye, throat, solar plexus, sacral, root, right? They all correspond to this. And actually, I discussed this with a friend of mine recently. For balancing and grounding, if you have an abnormal solar plexus, you balance it and you get rid of the energy with fire, right? You use fire to balance it. However, if you want to transmute fire into something else, basically alchemize it, this is your alchemy, you use water and wind to change the energy of fire. The same is true for wind. You use earth and fire. Magic, you use water and earth, etc. Right? Now that's a little bit beyond this video, but that is part of your energy centers and chakras, right? And so we have violet was our third eye, our throat, and a lot of times they like to put blue as throat, which I kind of happen to agree. And if you're actually trying to check yourself, this is what you want to use. You want to use blue for your throat, and this is communication. right? This is all your communication type of things, how you communicate with people, how you deal with people, and it's associated with the wind and the atmosphere. So if you actually want to balance your throat chakra, or you want to do geomancy and draw in energy from the universe and the planet around you, draw it in from wind, from atmosphere, from the air. You actually go out and stand in a windy storm, and your throat will get more open. You'll get more balance, right? You'll get more power that way. Your heart, I have it open, I do. I can get it out of here. Your heart is green, right? Not the proverbial beautiful pinks and reds and everything else everybody talks about. It's green, okay? And it's about love, right? That's the emotion that's associated with that one. Now it is love, right? And this one is humanity, right? All your connections, or a lot of your connections to humanity, is in your heart. So why do you think when we really love somebody, it's our hearts that are attaching, right? It's our heart that works with it. It's humanity. So if you want to do some type of draw-in from other energy sources to your heart, and I'd be careful with that one, because there's a lot of other baggage that comes in with sucking energy off of other people. Basically, you probably shouldn't be an energy vampire, but it's humanity, right? Now your solar plexus, I don't think I have a yellow. You probably won't be able to see it anyway, so I'm just going to draw this one in black, because I don't have a yellow here. But this one is yellow, right? Yellow. And this is focus. Very focus point. If you look at the whole concept, it's right at the very center. That is your focus, and it's yellow. And it is, you can pull the energy out of fire and the sun. If you want to do geomancy and draw power from outside of yourself, you do it out of fire. You do it out of the sun. If you balance yourself with fire, right? And that's your solar plexus. And we can actually go into a little bit more excitement here, and I'll do this after this. Your sacral, where is it? Is orange, right? This is orange. Right? And orange is associated with passion. Right? It also is connected to water, life, and that's the big one, right? All life on the planet. And let's see what else I have in here. And I put the oceans too. You can put oceans, O-C-E-A-N. Because why? Because the oceans are full of a lot of life. Right? Now, we're not talking just humanity life. We're talking all life. You're talking microscopic organisms. You're talking things that live inside the crust, that live in the air, that massively live in the oceans. That life force is this one right here. This is life force. And it's also very close and associated to the creation force, which is right below that, right? Which is an actual reddish orange. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw it with orange, even though it's a reddish orange. Reddish orange, or orange is red, right? And this one is creation. Right? A lot of creation comes out of here. A lot of people, they connect the sacral, they connect these two. I like to separate them out so you can do the double helix and you can actually see the movement of chi inside your body and stuff. This is connected to creation and actually forgiveness. You actually forgive in that area. And this is just creation. It's that creation thing, right? And that's why babies and stuff are made in that area. It's where a lot of stuff, and a lot of people think that could possibly be where your Kundalini is located. Some people say it's located at the base of the spine. I'll get into that a little bit later. I think it's neither of those spaces, but very close to that. And of course, the last one down here is your root, which is red. And this one, of course, is stability. I know they're not quite emotions, and it's connected with the crust of the earth. The actual physical dirt, the crust, not the life in it, but the dirt itself. And actually, your root chakra is part of the earth. You are not just, your root doesn't end at your feet. It actually goes down into the earth, and it is part of the earth. That chakra is connected. So if you had a cool little planet here, we're going to draw a red planet, and you are standing on it, right? Your root, your sex organs are there, but your root is actually connected through you into the earth, and which means it's connected to this person over here who's also connected through their roots into the earth. In fact, if you draw the crust around here, this is the crust of the earth. We are all connected through our roots because we're all connected to the earth, which makes me wonder about space pilots and stuff like that because they're no longer connected. Now, I also like to put this in here if you're working energy and you want to feel how it moves inside your body. Some of these actually have a corresponding movement. The throat, which we correspond with wind, and actually I learned this through martial arts when I did martial arts via the chakras, when I did my throat chakras or my wind attacks. It is very all over the place. It's scattered. It's everywhere. It goes every which way. It is very hard. It is also very loving because it's very much connected in through the heart, right? Because your wind is connected down into the heart area as well. Right? Your solar plexus attacks or energy movement is, of course, very linear, right? Straight in and out, straight in and out. If you were a martial artist, you would punch straight in and out. It's all your direct movement. Your sacral energy is like a whirlpool. It literally goes down and sucks down into a point, and actually the other way goes back out again. And of course the same thing goes with your type of defenses and stuff. They go down into a point. And your root, if we know the space here, is very boxy, right? It's boxy, right? Same thing for your defenses, a very boxy type of move. It's a very boxy feeling to the energy. Now, your violet, and this is a very voidy, like a non-existent. Your third eye, your crown up in this area, it's almost like it just never was. It's the magic behind everything. And so that is where these energies, now knowing this type of thing, if you need to or if you have a blockage in, say, your heart, you can then balance it, right? In your heart, you can then balance it with the water. You can actually go get in a pool or something and balance it out in love and humanity and those type of things. Right? Actually, your sacral is more water and life, but your heart is in here, right? You can balance it, and actually you can balance any of them with any of the elements. If you think about the elements, and I can go into this real briefly. If you need to balance your body, you got the 5 elements. Can you balance in the earth? Can you go lay in the dirt and feel better? Yes. Can you stand in the wind and feel better? Yes. Can you go get next to a bonfire and burn it out? Yes. Can you get into a pool? Yes. You can balance yourself with any of these things, right? You can even balance yourself in your magic, which is slightly above this. So your heart, you can, if you have heart blockages, of course, you get into a green. Put on green. Wear green, right? Wear blue if you need to work on your throat stuff. Why do you think all the really rich people in those communication guys are all wearing that blue blazer, and they all think that equals communication and stuff? Because it's blue. Our natural tendencies are to fall into that area, right? So let's go on to the next thing. So if you're going to aggravate these energies, and we're going to talk a little about how to do that in a little bit here. We're going to talk about the 4 main ones, right? And a technique called the secret smile. And I learned this one once long ago too. Secret smile. This is a exercise for not just getting your energy excited, right, and your emotional self excited. It is also about protecting yourself from the negative emotions inside your chakras, right? Because you can have negative things inside your chakras which disrupt your energy. What's the opposite of love? We all know is hate. Well, if you're carrying hate, guess where you carry it? Right in here, in your heart chakra. Guess where you carry destruction? It's the opposite of creation. You carry it down here. Why do you think a lot of there are rapists out there? Because they do stupid crap with destruction from that area. It's messed up. But we're not going to worry about the negative angles of this. We're going to talk about the 4 things, and it's an exercise. In fact, I'm going to do the exercise with you before I write it down. So, a quick exercise, and it is recalling. There's a difference between a recall and a remember in your mind. A remember is you're just oh, that was a great moment, and you're thinking about it. Oh, I did this. This was wonderful. A recall is you're dropping yourself back in and reliving that memory. That is the difference between a recall and a remember. And all of these you want a recall. Okay? And it's real simple. You can close your eyes. You can relax. Sit back. This one you don't have to sit in a weird stance or anything. You lay down in your bed. You can do whatever. Just chill out. Okay? Calm down. Maybe zen your mind out. Get real nice and calm. Okay? And the first piece of the secret smile, of course, is calmness, right? That's just the first step. Let's calm ourselves down. Relax. That meditative calm. We just get calm. And we're all like Bob Ross's and those happy little trees, right? We're calm. And the first or the second thing you want to look at besides this calm energy, you can recall even a time when you were super calm, when you were relaxed and everything was relaxed around you. Take that relaxation, that feeling, your whole body might even feel kind of heavy right now. Take the relaxation and let it fill you up. Let it become you. Forget about the moment it happened. Forget about the recalling of it. Just the emotion of relaxation and calmness. That is what you want to feel inside your body. Just let it permeate you and feel throughout you. This will relax all of your muscles and everything. The next one we want to go into is a time when you were excessively happy. You were so happy you couldn't stop laughing. It was so gosh darn funny. Maybe it was a movie. So I remember me and my friend saw The Red Shoes Diary of all things back in the day with David Duchovny, and we could not stop laughing. We laughed for over an hour. It was so funny. Well, that moment is the one that I use when I want to be happy. I just take that moment and I take the moment out of it and just let that happiness, how it felt, how my stomach felt, that I wasn't like jiggling, was it everything? It just made me so happy. Put a smile on your face. It was so happy. Smile, be happy, right? That energy, take that energy and put it in your body with that calmness. Just let it be there. Feel it. Let it be part of you, right? You're getting that happiness excited. The next one is pride. Something you did, whether it be a kid or an adult, you were so proud that you did it or your kids did. Something that made you feel just pride inside, right? It was one of those moments, and I go back to times when I did martial arts when I was a kid for my pride, right? Things that I just accomplished that were unbelievable. I find that when I was a child, my emotions were more pure than as I got an adult. But my pride in things, I really felt proud that I could do these things. And then I take just that emotion and mix it in there with that happiness. Mix it in there with that calmness. And you're calm and happy and prideful. This emotion is just mixing in your body, mixing in your chakras, all of them. It doesn't matter where it is, it will go to the right place. The pride that you have, the proudness that you were, take that and internalize it. The next part of the secret smile, of course, we all knew this was coming. Love. You were in love once. You loved something so dearly, and if it wasn't a human, it might have been a pet. It could have been whatever it was. You just had an unconditional love. It made your heart pound. Just there within you. That love, take whatever that love experience is, recall it, relive it, don't remember it, but recall it, relive it, hear the music, eat the food, wherever it was, whatever you were doing, whatever the love was that you fell in love, the most powerful love you've ever had, take that feeling and push it into your body. Let it come back into your smile. Let it come back into your energy field. Feel the love throughout all of you. Just mix it right in there. And they all have colors. You feel them. You'll know when they come. Just love. Feel that love. Mix it with your body, your happiness and your calmness. Mix it all together in a giant cauldron of beautiful, happy, love, joy things. And then the last one. And this one, if you're younger, you may or may not have had this. You probably have if you're watching this video through whatever methods, is the best gosh darn orgasm you've ever freaking had. That time And girls probably get this so much better than some of those guys. Guys are quick and easy. Girls can have the thing that makes their body vibrate and jiggle, and it probably combines all of these things into it. That orgasm, take that recall of the best time, pull out that feeling of your whole body just exploding in bliss. Mix it in there. Mix it with all those things. Put that smile of pride and happiness and love and sexy orgasm and calmness, and you'll have the most calmest, coolest, confident, sexy smile that anybody ever had. Put it on your face. Mix this into who you are. That is the most profound, joyful energy you can have. The secret smile. And I guess I'll write it real quick on here. I'm excited, you know. We have calm, happy, pride, love, and orgasm. Recall, right? Recall times when you had all of these things, right? Recall that time, and then just take the emotions and mix them into one giant feeling inside yourself. And I guarantee you, you do this, and it might take you 5 minutes, it might take you 10 minutes, you might be able to do this for a few hours. Just mix each one together. When you walk outside and people look at you, they're going to say, oh my gosh, what happened to you? You know, this is what you want to do. That's your secret smile. Do your secret smile. Practice it daily, 10 minutes. You can do 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a good amount of time. You can do a little bit more, you can do a little bit less. You do whatever makes you feel happy, right? Do what makes you feel happy. Do what makes you feel pride, love, orgasm. It's a great feeling, you know, to do this one. So that's it. That's all I got for this video. This is about aggravating your energy, getting your energy together, and we're talking about positive energies and the secret smile. We're talking about, let's see if I can turn the page back. I can get a hold of it up. I have like about 50 pages back here now. We're talking about the different chakras have different energies and stuff that goes with them, different emotions, different colors. Use it as a check. You can use, you know, different things to get there, but you're working on aggravating your energy, and that's a your. I guess you get a blue R, right? Your energy. And as a quick end, and this is kind of a weird one, my aggravation of energy that made my Kundalini actually explode in my body. And it's outside of all of this. This is the last time I did my Kundalini, my major one, or last major one that I did, I used my own death experience from a past life. Now that's a little bit out there, but it is what it is. And that was a major feeling outside, of course, you know, all of the secret smile ones, but it was there, right? So aggravate your energy, get your energy together, and you can mix this energy. If you watch step 1 already, you can mix this energy, these energies, in that white ball of light that you're about to move through all your orbits. Do it. Mix this energy, aggravate your energy, get it excited, add emotions. Emotional people can do Kundalini work and move your energy far more easy. Now you need to balance it with your willpower, with your logic, so that it doesn't go everywhere, right? Some people, the emotions are everywhere. Well, that's what you have your logic and your mind for, is to make sure you keep that stuff moving, but you still have a lot of energy. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching my video. If you have questions, comments, you know, likes, whatever you wish to do, please post them down below, and I will talk to you in my next video. Thank you, and have a good night.